Always working. Always working.
Look at those new hand graphics, boys.
I know. Shout out Nocturnal.
That is Nocturnal. Those are pretty. Yo, boys are marooned up. I got the World College Poker gear. They got an awesome tournament coming up on July 24th. Check the link below.
Tonight we are running 1-2 action again, $300 max buy-in at the Texas Card House in Dallas, Texas.
Yep, and we are doing another 3-hour challenge. We got work tomorrow morning, but we're gonna do it better this time. We are gonna keep a running timer in the clock, so you can see during each of our hands how much time we have to the buzzer beater. Gonna be giving you halftime updates.
Who's gonna win?
So if it's late in the night, we are going to be pushing a lot of chips in the middle. Let's go.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win this challenge? 3 hours to make the most money.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Common is gonna win. The place is packed. Let's do it. I'm gonna win this challenge. Pretty sure this is gonna be the first hand of the night, as this is the first hand dealt to me under the gun. Look down at Ace King. Pretty good. We're pushing the action of this 3-hour challenge. I make it $15. We see one call from the cutoff, and the button gives me a nice warm welcome with an all-in announcement. $202 all in. Yeah, this is not a hand I'm gonna be folding right now. I rip it all in for $300. The next guy folds. We're going all in for our very first hand of the night to a board that comes 2-7 ace. Turn is the 8, river a 6. We flip over ace king. We are good versus ace queen. So had him dominating the whole time, and we immediately start the challenge ahead of the rest of the boys.
Nice hand to Frankie. Now it's on to me to hopefully win a pot here. We got 7-8 of hearts in the under the gun position. Been experimenting a bit with the limping range in the crazy Texas poker games. This is one of those hands I've been experimenting with, so I go for the lovely limp, and the +1 position opens it up to $10. It shockingly folds all the way around to me, but I'm happy to call for $8 more in a heads up pot. We are out of position. The flop is 10-7 queen, 2 diamonds and a heart. I check to him and he checks back. We've got bottom pair. The turn though is the ace of hearts. Now we've got a flush draw to go along with our pair. I'm happy to start the betting lead here. I bet $20 and he quickly makes a call, assuming he probably has some sort of pair and we're gonna need to improve. We do though. We bink the deuce of hearts on the river, completing our flush. I decide to over pot bet here for $65. He thinks about it for a while and says, all right, I'll pay you off. Thank you very much, sir. I flip over my 7-8 of hearts and we are good, scooping in a nice little pot to start the session, but I don't get much time before I'm dealt right into a bomb pot next rotation. $5 bomb pot, you know the drill. 2 boards. It's 9 queen, ace, 2 diamonds, 1 club, and 5-8-4, 2 hearts and 1 diamond. Checks in the small blind. It's on me in the big blind. I look down at ace deuce of diamonds. I have the nut flusher on top pair on the top board and just ace high on the bottom board. I decide to check, and it checks all the way around to the button, who says, I'm ready to go home, and he rips $168 all in. Way over pot bet. It folds quickly to me and I decide to make the call here. I'm sure he's doing this with a lot of random holdings. He might just have the bottom board locked up and I'm happy to get this in. I'm not drawing dead to anything that's crushing me on the top board either. Let's gamble. I call and middle position decides on a call as well. So now alarm bells are going up. We're off to a turn heads up in a side pot now. Massive pot brewing. The turn on the top board is the 3 of diamonds. We bink the nut flush. Let's go. And the turn on the bottom board is the 5 of spades. Pairing the board doesn't change a whole lot, but if he's got anything on the bottom board, I want to get him out of here. So I rip it all in, $170. He says, I don't know how I can fold this, and tosses in the call for $170. Huge pot, 3-way all in. What's going to happen? The river on the top board is the queen of clubs, and now pairs the board, and I lose to all full houses. The river on the bottom board is the 4 of clubs, so we got nothing on that board, just ace high. Not feeling too good. Middle position shrugs and says, oh, I might have won actually, and flips over queen deuce of hearts. So he had the flusher on the bottom board and mid pair on the top board, called, and river trips, but that's no good on that board. I got the flush. The button now, it's on him. What's he got? He flips over king jack offsuit. Interesting. He had nothing on either board. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, we are scooping both boards with the flush on the top and ace high on the bottom. I'm in shock. Let's go. Although the button was courageous for that bluff, I guess bluffs just don't get through here at TCH. Am I right, Rosie?
Well, Rosie, we are low-key screwed because Jack just won a lot of money.
Oh.
And he's at my table, and I watched him take home a massive bomb pot. Here's the updates from me. Got Got about an hour and a half left. I'm up $170, which is really good.
And I am down $6, which we'll take for being relatively.
So you gotta play super tight.
Yeah,
super
you gotta
loose.
start jamming.
He's gotta
all
play
in.
super loose. What's he?
I'm up a little bit under 600 right now.
So I'm gonna play loose, try to catch up to Jello. Rosie's gonna try to play catch up as well. Jello, keep killing it. Let's go.
Next gen in the black.
I like bomb pots.
Jello's doing well so far. Come on, Team Frankie.
Jello just won a big pot. It's my big blind, but I gotta see. I gotta see.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a lot of greens. That's a lot of greens.
We just scooped a bomb pot, three-way all in. One of the boards we had ace high.
It's my big blind. I gotta go. I just had to say
Okay,
hi.
good luck, good luck.
What's up, guys? Don't you worry. I know you haven't seen me yet. I've just been folding away. We're only down about 20 bucks. We look down at Queen 10 offsuit in the cutoff. Folds to me, good enough for an open. I make it $12, and the button calls. So we're going heads up, out of position to a flop of Jack 3-4 with 2 diamonds. Not much for us. We're still going to c-bet, though. Look to take it down right here, right now. I bet $15. He says no and makes the call. Heading to a turn, which is the Ace of Hearts. An interesting card. It gives us a gut shot, but more importantly, it's a card that's going to hit us way more than it's going to hit our opponent, and it's a card he's not going to like if he has a jack and had that top pair originally. For those reasons, let's fire that double barrel bluff to the tune of $35. And this bet actually puts him into the tank for a little bit here on the turn, which we love to see. We don't love to see a call, however, which is what happens, meaning we would like to improve on this river. Let's hit the king. Absolutely not. It's the 4 of spades, an offsuit card. We're left with queen high here, guys, and only one way to win this hand. Let's go for it. Let's fire that triple barrel bluff here to the tune of $75. Fingers crossed, heart racing. He goes into the tank, flips up his cards, which are a king and a 5 of diamonds. The missed diamond draw, he thinks it's no good. Little does he know, it is very, very good here. But he will not be hero calling today. He makes the fold. Thank goodness we showed the bluff, because bluffing is cool and fun and hip. And we take down a nice pot to start our session.
It's getting late, 1 hour left in the session. We got ace jack offsuit in the cutoff position. Under the gun opens it up to 15 and it folds all the way around to me. Typically, I would either flat call or even fold this against a tight player opening under the gun, but this was a recreational, super loose player opening up a lot of hands, and so I decided to actually 3-bet this hand. I opened it up to $45, folds quickly back around to him, and I'm expecting him to make the call, but I want to be heads up. He makes a call for $30, and we're off to a flop. It is queen 9 deuce, 2 diamonds, and 1 spade. He checks to me. I've got the jack of diamonds, but nothing else going for me. Rosie said bluffing's fun, so why not? I take a stab at it and throw out $40. He quickly makes a call, perks up in his seat. I can tell he's got something that he's excited about, and he probably will be willing to call a turn bet. So we're off to a turn. It's the 8 of spades. 1 draw gets there, jack 10 for the straight. He checks to me, and I decide just to pot control and check back. I might have the best hand with ace high if he's got a flush draw. We're off to a river. It is the 3 of hearts, absolute dud. It doesn't take long before he stacks his chips up and quickly slides them into the middle, going all in. Little does he know he'll get them returned to him just as fast as my cards hit the muck. Still in the lead between me, Frankie, and Rosie, but we are chipping down, still up around 200, and is on to Frank. Timer's running down. What's he gonna do?
Jello is starting to slip. This is my time to take over and win this challenge. I swore off bomb pots in the last vlog, but I cannot stick with that promise. I'm trying to win this challenge. I need action. I put $5 in blind. Let's see 2 boards. The first board comes king of 4-8. I look down at 4-2 offsuit. We flop a pair. We're going to need some help on the bottom board. How about ace 3-5, 2 diamonds? We have a straight and a pair. We see a low jack bet to $15. That is not enough. I raise it up to $75. Folds back to the low jack player, and he makes the call. The board on the top comes a 7 of diamonds. The turn on the bottom is the 5 of clubs. He checks it over to me, and in my head, I was going to bet $150 on any non-flush card. But now that the 5 comes, I no longer have the nuts. I get scared and check a little bit. I don't want to be betting into the nuts here with only a pair on the top board. Going off to a river, which is the 4 of spades in the top. We've got trips now and a 2 of hearts in the bottom. Not great, but the 4s are really blocked, and now, especially because I have one. The low jack checks again, and I bet $125 for value, and our man gives us some good news. He makes the call. We flip over trips in a straight, and we scoop both boards. Big pot coming our way. Take that, Jello. Huge bomb pot. Let's go. Huge bomb pot. We are now up $300. Hopefully, we are going to beat Jello. He's up more than me right now. He might have to donk some off. I might have to play aggressive. We'll figure it out. Root for Team Frankie.
All right, guys, we have officially passed the hour threshold. We are in the final hour. We're only up about 40 bucks. It's not looking like it's good enough to get the job done. You know what is good enough to get the job done? 2 red aces in the hijack. I open it up to $12. Fold, fold, fold. Big blind thankfully calls. He's only got about 50 bucks left, but hey, it's better than folding through. Let's head to a flop, which is, some would say, the Stone Cold Nutter Butters. It's ace 10-9 with 2 hearts. We flop the nuts, and better yet, he donks for $20, telling me he's strong. I'm down. I put him all in for his remaining 30 or so. He calls with a hand I don't expect him to have here, the King 10 of diamonds. I think we have him nearly dead, but let's just see if we can hold. And we do. We scoop a nice pot, and hopefully we can maybe claim that top spot by the end of the night. Guys, less than 26 minutes on the clock. We're up, but we're only up 60 bucks. That's not going to be enough to get the job done. Let's make something happen. We got ace 4 of clubs on the button, under the gun limps, under the gun plus 1 limps. No limps around here. I make it $20. The big blind calls and under the gun calls, leaving us 3 ways to a flop in position, which comes Queen Jack 3 with 2 of 1 suit, and that suit is the suit of clubs. We flop the nut flush draw. Under the gun does not care about my flush draw and donks for $20. Could go for a raise here. I decide on just a call, and the big blind gets out of the way, leaving us heads up going to the turn, which is the Jack of Spades. It's an offsuit card, and he doesn't slow down. He bets $50 on this paired card, and now it's time to think. Are we getting the odds? And are our outs even live? Not sure. So for those reasons, I'm going to make the fold here, and he shows me pocket 3s for the turned full house. We were dead as a doorknob. Thank goodness we didn't call, and thank goodness we didn't hit our club on the river. We would have been in trouble. But our profit is reduced to mere ashes at this point. It's above 0, but it's not going to be enough to get the job done. If you were on my team going into this, I apologize. I'll be better in the next one.
All right, 3 hours, buzzer beater.
Guess who won?
Well, you know who, they probably know who won.
Yeah, I guess that's not a good guessing game anymore.
See the whole show.
Yeah. Worst time to do a guessing game. Jack?
I was in the game for 300, out for 529, so 229 profit.
That's pretty
donked
good.
away a lot of chips after that.
Rosie?
In for 300, out for 310. Paid for
Boom.
that gas money. Let's ride.
So Rosie's going to get 3rd place as we won with $290 profit, in for 400, out for 690.
He's too good.
290 profit. Let's go. A little bomb pot at luck ourselves. Beat Jello to catch up, but he obviously killed it. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment if you enjoyed this challenge. We'll bring some more.
Yeah.
4-hour challenge, 10-hour challenge, 24-hour challenge.
20-minute
to make the
Oh
post
my
poker.
gosh.
20-minute challenge? 1 hand challenge. All right, peace, boys.
Peace.
Love you.